Buddy, my name is Josh Cahill. Welcome to this episode of Marketing Minutes with the Mustache Marketer. And in today's episode, we're going to go over step-by-step walkthrough of how to set up your Facebook pixel on a ManyChat landing page so you can retarget your audience and act like the biggest business on the block. Now make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to show you exactly where you get your Facebook pixel ID. Stay tuned. All right, so let's jump in today's episode of Marketing Minutes. Today we're going to cover how to use a ManyChat landing page growth tool to grow your subscriber base with a Facebook pixel so you can retarget them like the biggest business on the block. So let's first start with what retargeting is. It's typically called retargeting or remarketing. So I'm sure you're familiar or you've had this happen to you where you're on Amazon's website, you're on Target, you're on somebody's website, you're shopping around for a product and you don't buy at that time. Then you go over to Facebook or you go over to Instagram and now these ads that start to follow you around everywhere you go on the internet. That is retargeting. And in today's online world of buying products, everything's done online, you need to be able to do that no matter what size business you are. And with the popularity of Facebook Messenger, ManyChat, things like that that are taking off, you need to be able to implement these tips and strategies. So let me show you right now. So we'll go over here to my computer and we're going to start from scratch with a complete walkthrough. So when you're in your ManyChat dashboard, you want to go over to Growth Tools. Now, if you were starting from scratch, you would hit New Growth Tool and you would go down and select the landing page version. I already have one set up, so I'm just going to go into that one and show you guys exactly what to do. So under mine, we go into the landing page lead magnet. So I use this to give away my free guide. So you'll see that this comes up. There's a lot of information here. So I'm going to cover all this so you know how to set up the landing page itself and then how to use the Facebook pixel when you complete the setup. So going in here first, you want to use the text and media. So that's either going to be a picture or a video that you want to use. So you can see over here, I have an image. Image worked really well for me on this. With this setup, you guys can try a video or an image and see what works best for you. But you have your heading that you can customize. So Messenger bot hacks for entrepreneurs. Then you can throw in your picture or your image. And you'll do that by clicking media background or text and media. And then you can upload your image down here. And you can select what type of image it is and what type of video it is. You can also move it above and below the description so you can play around with what's the best scenario for you guys. I like to have a heading and then the image and then the description. So that works out really well. Now the button size, the button background, you can also customize this information down here. I like to use always the large button and I like to use the blue background. It just syncs really well with Facebook. It's Facebook Blue, sends to Messenger, so everything is congruent on both sides of my landing page and when they get to Facebook. And then you can customize this copy down here to make sense with whatever your product is. When you go to the submitted state, again, you can customize this info. You can change the background color. And then I would just leave this copy here where it says view in Messenger. So as soon as the bot automatically sends over the lead magnet, then they can go and view it straight into Messenger. I use a little bit of a trick here where I redirect to a URL. So as soon as my audience click a button, I send them my free guide, and then I take them to a video to offer some information and a further step into my funnel. So you guys can either show the new message or you can redirect them to a URL, which is a very, very good ninja trick. So you guys should try that out for redirecting to maybe a one-time offer. Now, once you go to the opt-in actions, you can have them subscribe to more information on your back end. So I have 8 Messenger bot tips that I subscribe my audience to. So every day for 8 days, they're going to get a lot of value from me about how to use Messenger in their business. So you guys can come up with some type of sequence that you want to subscribe your audience to give more value and help build that relationship with your audience even more. Once you have all that built out, you will go under setup. Now, this is where you're going to get your landing page URL. So this URL acts like any website on the internet. You can put this in any of your social media posts. You can use it as a website. However you want to use this in your strategies, this works just like any other URL that is out there. One thing you might want to consider is shortening this link. So using bit.ly is what I like to do. So if you do post this link somewhere, it's not this long, ugly link. Go to bit.ly, it's free, and you grab a URL shortener. Now this down here is very important. This is where the magic happens, basically. So before, ManyChat didn't have this option. It's been around for a couple months now, but it's extremely important to use. So once you grab your pixel ID, anyone that has came to your landing page, they've interacted with this and they've received your lead magnet, you can now retarget them later on with other offers and run a Facebook ad to this custom audience. It's very powerful to use. So once you put your Facebook pixel ID in here, you're completely done. Everything's set up. So now let's jump over and I'll show you where to get this pixel ID. So go into your Facebook page and you're going to want to go over to your timeline. This is the easiest way to get to it. And under Explore, you can go down here to Ads Manager. And once we get this loaded up into Ads Manager, then we're going to go under to the pixel section. So that's super easy to find. Go under the three buttons here, the three lines, click on that, and that'll open up a separate menu. Go under All Tools, and then go over to the Events Manager section, and then go ahead and click on Pixels. Now, once you get in here, if you are working with an agency or you are an agency and you have a lot of clients, you're going to want to make sure you select the right pixel. That's why it's extremely important to use the pixel ID. So under this drop down here, you could go in and select the account that you're working on. Once that pops up, it'll say the pixel ID, and all we need to do is copy and paste that and transfer it over to Messenger. So I'm using my business page for the pixel. So this is the pixel that we'll grab here. You literally just Control-C, copy that over, and then that's what you will paste inside here. From there on, every time you have an opt-in on that ManyChat landing page, Facebook will track that, and now you can retarget them with more information. Maybe you have a product that you're selling, a course, whatever your strategy is for your products, you will now be able to retarget, and people will think you are like the biggest business on the block because you're retargeting like Amazon, like Target, like all these other businesses. So definitely use this strategy in your overall marketing, and it will become very effective for you. So if you guys like this video, if you've gotten any value out of this, I'd appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, and strategies for your business. Take care.